Well, I'm talking here with Jenni and Nigel, and we're talking about a special event for the Youth of the Isle of Man, and this is fantastic to have a brand new event happening. Who would like to tell us all about it? Because it's a big press launch today. Up to you.
Yeah, it's this first time we've done anything like this. We're calling it a Christmas Youth Festival. It's a bit of a celebration of young people and the activities that are on island. Focus is well-being. And we're inviting young people from all across the island, in particular our youth clubs, to take part in this festival that will be held at the Youth Arts Centre on the Sunday the 16th of December between the hours of 12 and 4 approximately. There'll be lots of activities, lots of workshops going on. These will be very active, so people will be choosing to get involved in a workshop manner, signing up. There'll be food, there'll be youth workers on site, there'll be sport, dance, yoga, music, drama. So we're hoping it's going to be a fun-filled activity day, which young people and the adults that bring them, because obviously we're expecting a team of adult youth workers to be on hand as well. Everybody's going to get something out of it, celebrating the festive season of Christmas, but also making sure that people's positive impact of young people and youth services, and what a good impact the youth service has on a young person's well-being.
And Jenni, I mean, soundcheck's your thing, isn't it? So a lot of music can be your side of things, will it?
Yeah, so we're going to have some music workshops, so that'll be guitar, bass, drums, ukulele, keyboard, singing, maybe some DJing, lots of different opportunities for young people, but also my part to play in this is the whole of the Youth Arts Centre. So there'll be drama and dance and art as well. We'll have some art going on and all sorts of opportunities for young people to come and enjoy.
How important is this side of things in the Isle of Man to get the youth doing things?
We feel being involved is a fantastic way of interacting with a person's well-being. We hear statistics now that 1 in 4 young people experience some form of either depression or loneliness at the moment is quite key. Our services in and around the island have that ability to be able to engage young people. So by building a relationship with youth workers and young people that you meet in these venues that we host and hold, that has a positive impact, and that's what we tend to want to sort of embrace, really.
And we chatted a long way back. Did you go through the system yourself? Were you actually just there as one of the gang?
I did. So I was one of the first kids through the door at Cafe Lair when it first opened, and it was interesting really because my group of friends were the kind of young people that would not engage. We would be the ones hanging around to the sea tunnel, maybe causing trouble, getting moved on all the time by police and things like that, because we're like, oh, there's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do, we're bored. And that's what we're hearing from a lot of young people. We're bored, there's nothing to do. Yeah. But we were really cold one day, we saw that it was open. I think it was the first day it was open, actually. And we edged through the door and we were like, oh, what's going on here? And I just remember one of the youth workers, it was Leanne Newbold at the time, and she literally just went, come on, it's okay, come in. And we went in and we warmed up, had a cup of tea. And, since then we were regular members because it was somewhere warm to go, and it wasn't, like forced fun or anything like that, because that's the kind of stuff we didn't like.
There's nothing worse than forced fun.
Yeah, it was, it was just come in, have a game of pool if you want, listen to some music, whatever it is you want to do, And it was a place that we could hang out where we wouldn't get moved on. It was a place that people wouldn't give us trouble. And if we were causing trouble, the youth workers were there to sort of help guide us and move us into a place where we were actually thinking about the choices we were making. And I think that's really important for young people because a lot of the time, especially when they're sort of 15, 16, they get to like this crossroads and it's like they can either go one way or another. And I think with that little extra guidance, they can make the right choices themselves.
It's fascinating, to hear that sort of story. That's what we'd love from everyone, I suppose, wouldn't it? That sort of story.
Fantastic story, and obviously Jenni's a sort of an example of how the youth service or engaging with a positive project can have a positive impact on a young person, because obviously, as she said, she came as a young person into one of our youth projects. got an interest in, or already an interest in music, continued with that passion. She went on to be obviously playing in a number of bands and now mentoring lots of young people herself as a youth worker and a manager in her own specific project. So what could be better, really?
Should I ask you, how'd that TT record go? We did an interview about you did a TT record, right?
Oh yeah, years and years ago.
Sold?
2012. Yeah, we made enough to help get some bits for the studio, the recording studio we've got in Soundcheck, and then ended up producing an album with the young people. So it went all right. But I think the important thing to take away from the whole youth club side of things, and the fact that we do so many different things, you know. Whether it's music or dance or drama or making a pizza or whatever it is that they're doing, playing pool, sitting having a coffee and a chat with a youth worker, it doesn't matter what the thing is, you know, there's something for everybody, and that is the tool that the youth workers use to deliver great youth work across the island. You know, people always say there's nothing to do. That's not true. There's always someone to talk to, there's always somewhere to go, and there's always something to do.
Very powerful. There'll be people watching this, maybe mums and dads, or people, you know, targeted. I mean, getting them over the threshold must be the hardest thing, right? I mean, getting them to come along to this event, pushing them, well, making them want it, not pushing them, of course. That's wanting them to come.
Yeah, we have a hardcore group of young people, members at every youth club, you know, and yeah, we're always wanting more. So we always want to attract new people into the youth club to experience, you know, just them basic sort of activities, and that might be just around communicating and making new friends or experiencing a new thing. Young people, well, we invite young people and the parents, so parents can come in and have a look round to see what the youth club is like and meet a couple of youth workers. We're always open. We're open to that.
Well, the cafe's great. This is a great location. Remind us about the event, how to get more information and that sort of thing.
See, it's on Sunday the 16th of December, 12 o'clock while 4 o'clock. It's at the Youth Arts Centre. If you're not a member of a youth club at this point in time, just go along. There's 32 youth clubs in and around the island, so you can look on the website and actually see the one in your local area, or phone the youth office, and then we'll direct you in, and we'll want to get people signed up and get them along to this event.
And last word from you to sell it to people?
I think it's going to be a great event that really showcases the things that young people can do on the island. There's so many opportunities, and I think you know, they should really take that up.
And here's an example of what you can turn into, yes?
Yeah, I suppose so.